Hi, my name is Karie Kauffman. I own ActionCOACH franchises in San Diego, California, and Kansas City, Missouri. And I've been in this business since 2009. I started by growing up in a family business. So I worked in the family business for a very long time, all the way growing up through college and grad school. And I got a great business experience at a very young age. And then I transitioned to the corporate world where I worked in corporate marketing. In 2005, I started coaching for a very small private firm. And I did that for a few years, kind of got my feet wet as an employee business coach before I opened my ActionCOACH franchise in 2009. My history in growing up in the family business made coaching really resonate with me. I was first introduced to the concept of business coaching in 2004 by a friend of mine. Just mentioned, he said, I met somebody that does something I think you'd be good at. And I'd never even heard of business coaching before. But when I took some time to look into what it was and how they helped businesses, it really resonated with me because I could see how people like my dad, who ran a successful business, but I also saw that constant tension of wanting to build your business into what you know you're capable of and wanting to make it home in time for dinner, right? And all the other tensions that lie with building a team and the stressors and the wins as well. And I felt like this could help people like my dad. So it really resonated with me very, very quickly. Coaching, I think, is for businesses who, at least the type of coaching I do, businesses who are already good at a lot of things. They've brought their business a long way. They're doing some things right. They're motivated, they're intelligent, their heart's in the right place with regards to how they serve their customers and they serve their team. But here's the common denominator that all of my clients have is they know they're capable of more. Even if things are already good, they know that their business is capable of more. They want to build a better, more thriving team, a more profitable business, serve more customers, and kind of closing that gap between where they are now and where they want to go next. That's where coaching helps them to build the roadmap and execute on that roadmap to take their business to the next level. I've had the privilege of coaching over 1,000 businesses over the last 19 years now. Some of my favorites are those who they build their business to what they want it to be, what their goal is for their business. And for a lot of them, that's to exit. So I have one client in particular who just next week, she's actually due to close on the sale of her second business. And she's already emailed me and she's like, I said I was going to take time off, but I've already got the next idea. Are you available to talk when you get home from conference? So watching how far she came when I first met her, she was neck deep in her first business, just drowning. She had a team, but she was basically carrying the weight of it all. And how she turned that around, how she built the systems and she built the team and she was able to sell that. And then she did it again a second time in a completely different industry, and now preparing for the third time again in a completely different industry. Because the principles of growing a business don't change. It doesn't really matter what the industry is, what it takes to build a successful business, a profitable enterprise that can work without you, that can work for you instead of you working for it, one that can be sold, whether or not you choose to sell it, it's your choice. But that's so fulfilling to see an entrepreneur who puts everything out there, puts everything on the line, and achieves their definition of success, and then is able to do it again and do it again. Being a coach is fun and it's fulfilling. When you get to help somebody achieve what they set out to do, to build the business that they dreamt of when they started it or when they bought it or took it over, is so rewarding to help people, to watch them build teams, to create jobs, to give back to their communities, to provide a good product or service. I think of the Jim Collins quote that building a truly great company is a noble cause, because that's what makes our economy go round. That's what makes the world go round. These are the people who get to provide the jobs and do the good in the community, do the good for their customers, and live a really good life. My future goals are just to continue growing. My business is on a journey, just like every other business, of how we're growing, how many more businesses we can impact, how we want to do that in new and more creative and more effective ways. So I'm building my team right now, and my coaches are building their practices as well, and just make a bigger impact on our local communities and keep having fun.